Guys, I got the 1 of 1 Shiny Wumbo Mimicbob out of this chest with a 1.1% chance to go exotic and 1 in 2,000 chance to get the Shiny Wumbo. Let's get right into the video. Let's go. So we are actually going to be trading Matisse for this unit because obviously I don't have it. It is one exists. It's absolutely the rarest thing in the game right now. The best thing I have is this number 78 Mimicbob and this number 172 with Neptune Crown and Power Patty. But he has the Shiny Wumbo. You guys won't believe how many exist. I can't show you right now. The trading hub is glitched. I have to give him this much collateral for it because it is that good. So we literally have to give our red beard and our dungeon. I'm going to say in chat. And I just confirmed we are trading these back and that this is a showcase video. So we are going to get everything back. Because not going to lie, I think all these units are probably worth more than even this Mimicbob, even with how rare it is. Okay, now that the trade's complete, let me show you guys what I was trying to show you before. After I unequip all, look how, oh, it just looks so good. Look at this. So I thought it was one exist. There's now two. So it is 200 times rarer than a Mimicbob. But now that there's 520, two of these exist. But he actually got his hands on number 1. So yeah, the number 1 serial Mimicbob, Shiny Wumbo, guys. I don't know if you realized yet, but it's Shiny Wumbo with Neptune Crown and the Power Patty. I would be 5-starring this right now if I had it. I'm going to show you guys what he traded for it. He claims he was playing Endless with a random, and he actually noticed that he had a bigger a bigger Mimicbob than him. He's like, damn, is that Shiny Wumbo? And the guy was like, yeah. And here's the trade he did. So here's what he gave for this number 1 Shiny Wumbo Mimicbob when only one existed. Now I guess there's two, but there was one. He gave a Shiny Wumbo maxed out Sandbot, another maxed out Sandbot, a maxed out Rex, a 5-star Nosferatu, 2 Bunker Boys, a Shiny Wumbo, what is this thing called? Rar, 2 other Rars, a Redbeard, and a Muscle, and a Squawk. This is like the biggest fleece I've ever seen. I would have took that in a heartbeat. But obviously, he found the noob with it. This guy, I don't think he's like he's probably newer to the game, although he did have a Power Patty and Neptune Crown, so maybe he's not too new. But Matisse definitely got the better end of the deal. I just wanted to show you guys that quickly, and then I'll show you guys offers that it gets now, and we can compare it to that. And even my offer too, that I'm going to offer on this thing. And also, guys, DM me on Discord if you want to offer for it, or just let me know in my Discord. I'll send you to Matisse's way. I did promise I would send people his way. So yeah, if you guys want to offer for this, make sure to let me know or Matisse know on Discord. Without any further ado, guys, let's check out how big this thing is compared to the regular Mimicbob that just looks tiny but does so much damage, and see how overpowered it is too. Because if you guys haven't seen the ability yet, this thing makes it so you can go like an extra 200 waves and endless and kill 2 billion health bosses. It's absolutely crazy how good this thing truly is. So since I think Seabear and Sidekick is the best for boss battles, we'll use that for the boss battles. And I'm going to keep it for endless mode because it is technically the best combo. I would prefer Seabear Secret Formula on him specifically just because the abilities we'll see in a second. But anyways, guys, let me stop yapping. Let's get right into the endless run. Let's go. Alright, so I've got him down here because we are lacking range due to it being Sidekick Seabear. I might actually change that up if it is making a difference. I also don't have Potty the Parrot, so I think this is a very fair test. Let's actually see how much, oh my gosh, how much bigger he is than the other one. He's still tiny, but his placement circle is huge. It's actually kind of hard to get down, not gonna lie. So yeah, like, I don't know if you guys saw my last video, but this thing is a lot harder to place. Before I just snuck him in, like right here, he's as big as my character. Now he's actually got some mass to him, it seems. But yeah, guys, with Sidekick Seabear, the issue is you don't get enough range in Endless usually, but it is technically the best trade combo. I just don't want to have 3 of these things, because you guys know this ability goes off every 3 seconds. On 5x, you have to spam them back and forth, back and forth. To do it with 3 units is, to do it with 2 is already hard enough. To do it with 3 would be kind of impossible. But I will say that this might actually work at 5-star with the Seabear Sidekick, because yeah, as you can see, we can almost cover this whole map without any secret formula, without any range extension. So definitely at 5-star it would work out, but still. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go get my Parry the Potty or Potty the Parrot off my other account, guys, because I want to do a full-blown test of this thing. I don't think it's fair in doing it justice. It's still gonna go with the super farm. It's still gonna macro the abilities. And I'm also going to put Secret Formula Seabear because with Potty the Parrot, you can obviously place 3 of these things if you have Sidekick. And I don't want to be responsible for 3 abilities. Plus, the DPS is pretty much the exact same. I'll show you guys that later on. But before we do that, I want to see if traits affect the abilities damage. So I'm just going to quickly get into a Davy Jones match and see how much damage it does with Sea Bear Sidekick with one of the abilities. I'm going to do Krusty Krab because Rock Bottom isn't very lit up, and I think Krusty Krab will make it easier representation and demonstration. Okay, so I've got them both down, but I'm going to delete one actually when we get to wave 15, and we're just going to track down and jot down how much damage it does to the final boss. I think that's going to be very important for deciding what traits to use, guys, and I'm sure everyone competitive understands why. Okay, guys, so we're on wave 15 now. We're going to get this boss down to 1.947. There's the ability. Okay, the ability does too much damage to this boss. I should have either done it earlier or I should have done it on a boss with more health. So I will be back as soon as we come back, and I'm going to be ready for wave 15 this time. Alright, guys, so here's what the full AoE of the unit looks like. It does this little, like, I don't know if these are earth or paint flying everywhere in a full AoE manner. And then when we use the ability, it sends out this blast, like this, just this shockwave blast. Okay, it didn't even work there. I'll show you guys on the man ray. So he's at 3.1 million health. So let's remember that 3.1 million already takes it out. But yeah, it sends like this piercing blast. If I can show it real quick, let's see. Oh, there it is. So you guys kind of saw. So it also one-shot the boss even at 3 million health, which goes to show how OP this ability is. I think they might have actually broken it and made it too overpowered. I don't think it's supposed to be instant activation because as you saw, we were spamming it. But anyways, guys, even though I can't see it there, one time I'll get all my ults into the same game so it gets even more health and test it. But for now, let's just showcase the Shiny Wumbo. I'm just going to change up the trait, get the Potty the Parrot, and we will get right back into action. Okay, so I'm going to trade and get this parrot, and we're going to send this off and get the new traits on it. And once we have the new traits, I'm going to be back in the building. I don't want to switch accounts this time. And then I'm going to have to trade it back and put it back at the end. But yeah, let's get Sea Bear Sidekick on this thing. Or sorry, Sea Bear Secret Formula on this thing. And I'll be back. Okay, that's more like it. Let me trade it and let's get right into the game. Now that I got the parry, the potty, or the parrot potty, I don't even know what it's called. Also, guys, please pressure the devs. These pet crates are so hard to open. I think I opened them all on this account, but literally I only had 700. But when you have thousands of them, and I'm talking thousands, and it's 1 in 10,000 to get a pair the potty or whatever the heck it's called, and you can't auto sell anything, it's so difficult, guys. Oh my goodness. So yeah, guys, let the devs know to make it so you can auto sell pets or at least open multiple at once. But now we are ready to go. We got the right traits. Let me put the parry on my actual pet equips. I feel like I should get all the pet equips. Should I go trade for those for this video? Yeah, let's do it. I don't have that many good pets, but why not trade for it? Just why not? But that could also ruin the test, sort of, like if we're using different types of pets throughout all our testing. So maybe I'll just make a rule. We can use up to a level 50 Potty the Parrot. Just the regular one, no Shiny Wumbo, no extra benefits when testing units. But I also want to get its max potential. So yeah, I feel like this is just an overpowered video. Not many people are going to get this. Let's just make it max as possible. Let's do that real quick. So here's the 3 pets I'll be rocking. We're going to use Potty the Parrot, obviously, coming in at number 1. Then just a regular Bunny Wunny and a Larry Luciano because they still have really good stats. I mean, the secret is worse than it when it's not Shiny Wumbo. And 5-starring this would literally be worse than this. So there's maybe like a 4% difference. I'm going to go level them up. So guys, just keep in mind, they're at 38% now. After we level them up, I am curious to see where it will go. So let's go trade them off and level them up on my alt. And I'm also going to level up Potty the Parrot. So it's at 16%. We'll see what it gets to as well. All right, guys, we've now got our pets back. Let's see what it went to. All the way up 10%. This one went up 10% as well. I think it was 38, right? And then our Potty the Parrot, I don't think it moved unless it was at 16. But that's still crazy. I'm still looking for these +1 pet equips, so I guess this might turn into a trading video. Just kidding. Let me get those quick and we'll get on with it. Okay, so we're in a trade with my guy Young Dan. I think he's got the pet equips, and I'm going to shoot him an offer really quickly. I'm not sure what to give him for both of these. Will he want 2 Shiny Wumbo Rargs? Oh, and okay, so he's going to give both for 1. I'm just going to give him another one. I think he wants to give them to me. But honestly, I don't want to just take them from him. Oh my gosh, look how many Rexes we have. And then honestly, let's throw in a Shiny Wumbo. I don't even know if this is good. I have no idea. So let's just see what he said. He said, yes, thanks. Okay, perfect. So shout out to Young Dan, bro, my homie in the Discord. He is also boosting our server. Now we can get this video on Thank you so much to Young Dan, bro. I really do appreciate it. And I think we have to go back to the lobby to do this. Okay, so we should be ready to go now. Let's go here. Boom. Oh, no. We have to go to items. Then we have to go to game passes, which is where it is. Right here. And then we can use these 2 pet equips on myself. So boom. And then we'll use this one. Boom. And I also need to get these on my ults so I can get better boss battle times as well. But now, without any further ado, let's get our Bunny Wunny and our Luciano into our loadout. And we should be ready to go now. We got the right traits. We've got all the pets equipped. And yeah, let's get it going. So my plan of attack is leave it on 5x the whole game and just spam the abilities with my macro. Obviously, if we went into 1x and turned off auto skip, it would go much further. Especially since his attack, as we just learned, only affects like 2 enemies at a time. So if you have auto skip on, there's more enemies, more stuff to clog up the game. But anyways, guys, let's get our Krusty Krab down just so we can afford to. We are not going to use any units that are doing damage except for the MimicBob. All right. But yeah, let's see how good this Shiny Wumbo truly is, guys. Okay, now we've got range for days. Oh my goodness. Look how big of a difference it is when you just add secret formula. We cover this whole map and more. We can cover almost another map. Okay, so a big reason we have more range, I realize, is actually because of our pets. Like, the pets are doing a number on these units, because look at even my Squidward. Now I can't place them anywhere without covering, you know, without aiding these guys or attacking the pass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to place these outside of the map now, which kind of ruins the video, actually. But I want to make it fair, okay? Because I want my Squidward to be touching them, but not any of the map. So yeah, we're going to go like this. Get the Jellyfish Jam on it. Get down to 0.1 SPA, which makes almost no difference, by the way. SPA is a lie in this game. But still, I still want the Jellyfish Jam to make it fair and as overpowered as possible, but with no support at all. Support meaning like Dream Gear slower, anything that attacks the enemies. This is fine because this thing is doing technically nothing. And guys, make sure when you are using this unit, you do set up a macro for its abilities, because you can spam them like crazy. Doing it would genuinely kill your fingers. It would hurt. So I'm going to be setting up a tiny task later on to get these things just spamming when we start struggling. So guys, here's the max stats. 180,000 damage, 0.1 SPA with 124 range. That is with Shiny Wumbo and a bunch of pets that are making our stats a lot better as well. This thing also attacks super duper fast. Oh my gosh, guys. It is so OP how good pets make your lineup now. I don't know how people aren't going to wave 1,000 yet. I think I'll be the first when I try to do it. I'm going to do it soon, so keep an eye out for that as well. But now what I'm going to do is set up a macro while standing here so we can see the map while macroing these abilities at the same time. And I'm just going to let it go. And once we start struggling, come back. So yeah, guys, I'm not moving because if I move, I can't click on my units. And I don't want this big unit manager in the way of the screen. So I'm just going to do it from here like this. And if we do it like this, we can see the whole map. So that's perfect. Okay, so I'm using GS Auto Clicker. Maybe I'll link it down below. And what it's doing is just doing clicks in different spots. So clicking on the unit, clicking on the ability, clicking on the other unit, clicking on the other ability. I have a total of 4 clicks set up with this macro, and we're just going to spam this pretty much all game long. And then if you were to be using Hydra Cannon and stuff, I guess you could just go click them every once in a while, then just go back to using this. Click on the Hydra Cannon ability, then go back to this. You could also add that to the macro, actually. But yeah, guys, this is what I'm doing. Alright guys, quick update on 565. We're still not struggling. I don't think we will until wave 100. I haven't moved the muscle. The macro's still working, and we are sailing on through. Alright guys, 50 mil boss is in. The issue is our abilities are still going off, but we're not hitting the boss. We're hitting these big slow anchovies, and I'm pretty sure the further away we are from the boss, the less damage we do. So maybe being off to the side of the map isn't a good thing. Honestly, I might have to reposition my guys to the middle and get rid of the Jellyfish Gem, which is actually doing nothing because it's 0.1. So it's like a very, very small difference. But anyways, guys, we're still cleaning up the area, it seems. I hate how there's no movement. I love my running around and, you know, jumping around. But no, we can't. It will ruin the macro. Now that these pets and MimicBob are out, though, guys, I will give you a little leak of something I'm going to be doing. Probably the biggest video on my channel ever. I'm going to be going for wave 1,000 with the best loadout in the game. All of my own units, of course. You can't borrow units for a record in our Discord down below. And I know there has been YouTubers who got to 1,000. I've gotten past wave 1,000. Herps got to wave 3,000. A guy in my clan. The reason that happened was because the game was glitched. Neptune Crown had a bug that exponentially increased damage where you could actually one-shot a trillion health boss. So no one's ever got to wave 1,000 legit yet. I think the record's 946 set by RBDM and COD player also in our clan. But yeah, guys, it looks like we're going to die here. It's my abilities are going off. As you can see, we might get the boss. No, we're not going to die. Oh, we did take the damage. So once they're focused on the boss, it shreds it. The issue is killing all the other stuff is kind of the problem, but with the full lineup, that would not really be as big of a problem. So I genuinely think we'll get to wave 1,000 easily with slows, with buffs, with our other units. It'll be close. It'll be close for sure. Stay tuned for that though. But point being, every other endless above 1,000 has been a glitch with Neptune Crown. We will try to set the first legit one in a video coming this week, guys. I just need to make my loadout a bit better, which I'll also make videos about. So let's get it. Let's go. I'll be back as soon as we get to another boss. There we go, guys. Oh, I just dropped my glass. Okay, but there we take damage and we die on wave, what is it, 714. I thought it would go further, honestly, but I think if we do less damage, the further away we are from a boss. So it does also make sense. This Mimicbob is obviously still really good. This is the furthest we've ever gone. And half the time, it wasn't even focusing the boss. As soon as it was on the boss, it basically killed it in less than 5 seconds every time. It is just a boss shredder, guys, even though it's full AoE as well. But there we go. Number 1, Mimicbob. We got the showcase. Shout out to Matisse once again. What a trade. What a steal he got for this, man. W's down below, guys. Like the video if you enjoyed this one. Stay tuned for the wave 1,000 record. We are going to attempt it, at least, to say the very least. And also keep in mind, this thing got the furthest on my channel at level 50. So it still has so much potential if you can 5-star it, which will be the hardest task to do in this game's history. But guys, thank you all so much for watching once again. Stay tuned for my newest videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, to the left of your screen, I did a full team of maxed out new units. Obviously, I have this one power padded. I've got the Rarest power padded maxed out level 100. And I've got the Glovey Glove maxed out power padded Neptune Crown level 100. So make sure you guys check that out to the left of your screen now, and I'll see you in the next one.